Marco, what's up, brother? I'll get out of there. I don't know if that's going to be the one. I almost thought about doing TikTok live, but never have any luck with those. I only get 4 or 5 people in there, so I was hoping maybe we get a crowd in on a Saturday night. What you up to, buddy? What's up, Jim? Doing taxes. It is that time of year. Gotta get mine going at some point. I mean, I'll end up owing, but you know. Whipple, what up, dude? Kind of watching it, kind of driving. Well, be careful, man. Jason Beecher, what's up, brother, man? Doing kind of an oddball some work here. I'll show y'all here in a minute. So this fella is from France, and the county he's from in France, the flag is the not a crusader, a crusader flag, red field with a white cross. But he wanted the cross to be skulls on the flag, so I've done red background and then it's little skulls, and now I'm going in and painting all the skulls white because he wanted the skulls white. So we'll see how it turns out. I don't know. He's from France, lives in the UK. He's probably more British than he is France at this point because he's been in England like 25 years, I think he said. So, but yeah, Mr. Whipple always working. So we're gonna work on that. I've got another slip to do some more painting on. I was just gonna come out here and work, but I was like, you know what? Let's just do this a random live tonight. See how it works out. So far, so good. The normal crew is in. I could jump on Discord and get some of the Discord guys on. Yeah, let me see if I can do that real quick. I had filming on my phone, and I was gonna do the 2 camera thing, and it's a pain in the butt to set all that up, and I didn't feel like fooling with it. Wait, that's not it. Where's the some joints out of there? Nate Dog, what's up? This is one of those projects I probably didn't charge enough, but I've got a couple of leather worker friends that are actual like leather workers that tell me all the time I don't charge enough, so that's why some of my non-knife stuff kind of is a little more expensive. I enjoy doing the slips, but man, I want to get into so much other stuff. Like I did a couple of belts, and I really enjoyed them, and I've done some watch bands. Those were really fun. I'm about to actually about to do some saddle work. I've got to do some work on my daughter's saddle, and I've got to do a show halter for her. So that stuff's coming. And it's not for lack of being busy, because I'm probably 3 weeks. I think I'm at like a 3-week lead time right now. I think is the last I took an order yesterday. I think it's 3 weeks. So, and that's just slips and a couple of wallets and a belt. So there's those little skulls. So, and then this will antique over and look really good. A lot of detail will come out in these skulls. Oh, hold on. I got to go say happy birthday to a little girl. Happy birthday! Okay. They looked at me like I was...
Who would be? Uncle Mike. Say thank you.
Hola.
Say thank you. And Bethany.
She don't speak.
Bethany.
She's mute.
Oh. Wow. That's so beautiful.
Back to work. One of the nieces in Georgia's birthday was yesterday, and we missed them, so at least I finally got them on the phone. Anyways, so where was I at? Yeah. you can make it out of leather, I can probably figure it out. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Got some really cool wallets coming up that are they're a minimalist wallet, but it's like a card holder. It's a bifold card holder, and in the middle is a really cool money clip. I just got these, and these are like a black chrome. So this goes into like the little sleeve, and then you can pop that money clip out and put your money in. Super cool, super trick stuff. So those will be coming up. You know, I got to get on the ball. I got to get some more. I need to do some long forms. I just don't know. Like, as far as leather is concerned, like what kind of long forms, like how-tos or just showing stuff off more detailed, or I don't know. What do y'all think? I don't know. It's like you go into my channel and it's still all knife content because all it shows is, unless you go search shorts and stuff like that, like the home page is all knife stuff. So I need to get some leather content out there on the page, and I don't know. Mike, what up, dude? Flicking. Just doing some itty bitty painting with an itty bitty brush. Leather collar? Yep. I've got some dog collars to do. I don't know if you're being facetious, Jason, and talking about another kind of collar, but dog collars, which is just a smaller belt. A friend of mine's got, he needs 4. So I'll probably talk to him about that tomorrow. We'll see each other. May do a little bit of trading with him because they do about to pack in groceries when the wife gets in. Well, you better get them groceries in, brother. His wife does all that stuff with like the Cricut. So I may trade out for some stuff, maybe some shirts. I don't know. Like, I don't need coffee mugs and stuff like that. I wish she could do like stickers. I need to get some stickers, some new stickers made. So when you order something, you can get a sticker with it. I don't know if I'll do like sticker swaps with them, or what. It's kind of doing leather stuff's kind of slowly turning into a legit like business. Like, it's included on my taxes this year as a small business, and so I don't know. Something to think about. There's another one. Got all that. That's gonna look really good. Especially the antique, and then after that, we're gonna get in and start painting all this. Everything's gonna be a different color, and it's got like highlight cuts in it and all that. And then I hadn't even started on the back side of it yet. So that one's going to England as well. About this that I did, the guy said kind of run with it, and I'd forgotten he had some colors that he wanted, and so it's not really messed up because there's nothing wrong with it, but I didn't do it according to what he wanted. So I'm gonna have this. This is like a trapper size belt sheath. That I just need to finish up because it's not going to get antiqued or anything. It's just going to be as is. Just got to make a back piece for it and just get it put together. Why is there a random? Thank you, Mike. I'll just be out here trying to do stuff, you know. And a random bristle. It's like just a little bit longer than the other ones. And it's not cooperating. Kind of needed to be out here all day today, but we had some errands to run. We were gonna go swap our phones out and upgrade, and the free upgrade turning into almost $600. And then my son been car shopping, and so he wanted me to go to the Chevy dealership and look at him stuff, and that turned into 2 or 3 hours, and you know, just for them to basically say that, yeah, we can get him into this. It's going to be $750 a month, and $750 a month unless you do a cosigner, and then we can probably get it under $6. This is with a trade-in and a down payment, $2,000 down payment on a $28,000 vehicle. I really wanted to look at the guy and say, y'all are crazy. But the guy had been really good with us and worked real good with us all day. So I was like, man, I appreciate it. It's probably a little more than, because he was good with 6 or under. And the guy was like, oh yeah, man, we can do that for sure, and this and that. And you know, he's young, he's 19, he's got credit, but he doesn't have a lot of active credit. Like, he's just got his little car that he's got at a tote to note lot that is what's really like hurting him, I guess. So I was like, how does making a car payment on time for 1.5 years hurt you? And the guy at the Chevy dealership was telling me it just depends on the kind of lender. So keep that in mind. Oh yeah, I know. He don't want a truck though. He's been in a Honda. All he's drove is cars. So he's got a Honda Accord, and he really wants like a car or a small SUV. And we were looking at like the Tracks, and they start at like 24 and go up from there, and they're nice. But not $750 a month nice, you know. And I'm not really in a position to co-sign because we're trying to buy a house at some point, and I don't want to lock in my credit on something else right now. So that's not really a possibility. I wish I could, trust me, but I mean, my parents didn't co-sign on anything for me. And that's not why I'm doing it, but, you know, it is what it is. Man, I've got shorts on, but it's almost gotten too cold out here. So we've been running around all day. I come home, put some shorts on. And I come out here earlier and I was like, damn, let me put some shoes on. Now it's like, dang, maybe they don't even make the Malibus anymore, Mike. I asked the guy, I was like, do y'all even have any kind of sedan or anything? He goes, Chevy doesn't make anything but the SUVs, the trucks, the Camaro, and the Corvette. And I think even the Camaro is stopped. Yeah, the Camaro. Did I see somewhere the Camaro stopped? I don't know. So no Malibus, no Sparks or whatever they did. So none of those, just trucks and SUVs. Nothing that the average man can afford, that's for damn sure. While he was looking and talking with the salesman, we were walking around the parking lot looking at stuff, and dang, an Envoy, like kind of like a bare bones Envoy, is like 40 grand with cloth seats. That's crazy. Yeah, the Tahoes are super nice. Maybe one day when I grow up and get big, but that ain't anytime soon. I don't see how people can afford them, man. Some of them Tahoes are $70,000, $80,000 for a Tahoe. Pickup truck being over $100,000 is, I just don't get it. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, I had bought a Hyundai Sonata. One owner Hyundai Sonata had 60,000 miles on it. It was like $12,000 or something. Thought I got, and bought it from a dealership, certified used car. You know, it's a Dodge dealership, and I had that thing not very long enough for me not to be able to do anything legally about it, and it what was it? It had a bad motor in it basically, and couldn't do anything about it. Hyundai wouldn't warranty it. Well, you had to pay for a bunch of tests, like all these oil loss things and all this and all that. And then if it passed, then they would warranty it. But it's like $1,800 to do all of the testing. And I'm just like, I don't have $1,800 for y'all to tell me this piece of shit's bad. You know, god dang. So I don't know. So I traded it in on the Trailblazer we got now, and I've been happy with it. Man, cars are just stupid these days. Prices and stuff. What up, Tony? right, let's get some blue, some yellow, some red. Do a little green. Black. So I need black for the spade. So we're going to start in on this one. It's not, I like it. Mine is just the LTZ, like the bare bones, nothing fancy, you know, no frills. But I like it. It's nice. It's been a good car so far. We've put 40,000 miles on it. Ain't had no problems. I mean, why would you have problems? And 40,000 miles on a brand new car. What's up, Bert? I didn't know what y'all boys were up to tonight. This is going to be a pretty colorful slip. This one's going to have a bunch of colors on it. Missed a part of my tooling on this L, but it's too late now. This one's gonna live in the UK, but it's gonna get there via Texas because the guy that's getting it is gonna be in Texas next month. So, we'll ship it there. But yeah, that Trailblazer's been really nice. We've really enjoyed it. There's a few things that I wish it had on it, but beggars can't be choosers. You know, hell. Some other guy working. I should have been out here a while ago, but we ran all day today, which is fine. It's stuff that needed to be done. I spent some time with the family. Now all the girls are in there doing their nails at the table, so I'm like, oh. I don't feel, sometimes on the weekends I feel guilty about being out here, especially when everybody's home. Your kids are only little once. I get these few things wrapped up. I gotta get started on this. Probably got the final on it. That's a arrow quiver. That's all leather. I gotta get all that started up at some point. Get it done by the end of the month or the end of March, hopefully. Told the guy. I am good at applying nail polish. Trust me, I've painted plenty of nail, Tony. Red and yellow. Saturday night's not popular, I don't reckon. I figured it'd be a pretty good time to do a live. Unless there's some sort of BS sports on or something. I think YouTube's algorithm is on crack too. That may have something to do with it. Well, there's our different colors. This is supposed to be like a one-armed bandit, like a slot machine, and it'll land. You know, you can kind of take a guess at what it's going to land at. Because the first one I did, was just kind of a just a single row, and I was like, man, you can't really, unless somebody tells you, you really don't know what that is. So this guy wanted a bigger slip for a bigger knife. I was like, let me see if I can it, make everything a little bit smaller so I can have more of the slot machine wheels on it. So I've got another one that's on the books it's a pocket sheath for $110 with no clip, no pocket clip. Matter of fact, I need to get back with that guy just to double check, make sure he doesn't want a pocket clip on it. And he said that he likes the slot machine thing, and that's what he wants, that he's a keen gambler. So I think I'm going to do, because it's going to be so much leather that I can work with, and I think I'm going to do like a gambling thing. So I'm going to do like the dead man's hand, like cards with all the aces, and then some dice, and then the slot machine stuff, obviously. So I thought that would be pretty cool. What's up, Ollie? Oh, since Ollie's here, I picked up this little jewel for Ollie last week, and it showed up today. I don't know a whole lot about it. Ollie was pretty excited about it. It was stateside. Ollie is over in England. This is a Wilkinson sword brand from Sheffield, England. Still has the little, yeah, and poker chips too, Tony. Still has a little plastic sheath for it. Trying to be real careful because that plastic stuff can get kind of brittle. Look, no nail nick. Super clean. Hell of a pull. Probably by European standards, probably about a 7, maybe an 8. That's a little half hawk. Look at that mirror polish on it. It's crazy. I assume it's stainless. It has no doesn't look like there's any kind of like any pitting or anything. Factory grind, doesn't look like it's ever been sharpened. All stainless steel construction. Pretty cool. So I'll get this out hopefully next week when I get Ollie's slip out. He's the one that's getting the skull slip, this one. So we're red, Ollie. It still has to be, I may hit the white one more time on those skulls, but it'll need to get antique. And then I did a red. and natural on the backside on the on that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Be able to help him out, as that was over in the States of all places, and so he asked me if I could get it for him since I already had something going to him. So we were able to make that happen. And then he turned me on to a listing over here in the States that is a Trevor Ablett made knife. And Trevor Ablett was a cutler over in Sheffield. And his stuff's become pretty highly sought after, at least over there. I'd been wanting one, and if you got them in England, nobody really wants to let go of them because they are, like I said, they're sought after. So this was a Trevor Ablett made knife that I think Ollie told me was his uncle's pattern, maybe. Super cool. I'll have it Tuesday, which is my birthday. So that's going to be really cool. It's something that special on my birthday. Be pretty nice. Good, Ollie. I hope you like it, brother. Should turn out pretty nice. I don't know. I've got that border. I don't know if I'm going to leave that a natural or if I'll do white like I did on James's slip, or a yellow, or I don't know yet. And maybe I antique it and look at it and go, no, it needs something else. Because that happens a lot. All right. Oh, Ollie, I've got something I'm going to need you to send to somebody over there. I'll send it with instructions if you don't mind posting it for me. It was a redo on a slip that didn't work for a guy, and I told him I would redo it free of charge because that's what I had told him up front. I was like, I think I got it the right size, but if not, I'll redo it. So I'll send it to you and let you post it. It's going over to Ireland somewhere. County Cork, I think, is where he lives. It's old, that Sodbuster NI on the Discord. I think his name's Chris. Done a really cool oak leaf slip, and it ended up being too small. That really sucked too, because it was really nice. I gotta get it sewn up. It's done. I just have to sew it and burnish the edges. Boy, yellow just don't cover, man. God bless. Yellow and white are the two worst colors on leather. Like on this, I won't have to two-coat any of these other colors on that other than the yellow. And I've three-coated the white that's on there as I wanted a good solid background. It's just, man, I don't know if it's my paint or what, but like the Anglius is good paint. It's meant for leather, but man, the yellow and the white just suck. I don't know if mine's like old or what, because a friend of mine found it at a flea market, a pack of it, and sent it to me. And it was unopened, but I don't know. Everything else is good. The red, the blue, the black's good. I don't know. It's just the pigment, I guess. What is that? We'll leave that yellow out. Red and the blue can go up. There it is. Pretty cool. I got to decide what I'm gonna do on the what the back side's gonna be. I may leave it the natural and then just antique it. Then I may do my logo different colors. I don't know. And then this is an up and coming project. I did a bunch of tooling the other night, and this one's well on down the list. But this is a coffin slip guy from TikTok. And it's Jewel. His last name's Jewel, and he does like knives and stuff, sells knives on TikTok. So this will be the front and the back of the slip. Pretty cool. Turned out really nice. I'll get it once these are done. That one will just be ready to paint. Let's see here. Let's do green. Let's do some oddball colors. No. Now I'm gonna leave it. Let the antique work on that. So those can dry. Let's do another round of white on these skulls. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Nah, you can't, Ollie. Some people like to try. I have sent more than one person's money back to them because they'll make an order and then, a week later, and this is me being upfront saying, you're probably 2-3 weeks, maybe more. Just depends on life, because I don't do this full time. This is not a full-time job. You know, and they still just like, you should have had it done. It's just a slip, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, you don't even understand the process. What do you know? And I was like, because you're bitching about how long it's taken. If you understood the process, you wouldn't bitch about it. Or if you knew anything about what you were talking about. I mean, you've got on a typical, just a slip, from the time I start cutting leather to the time I am done tooling is usually an hour to an hour and a half. Just depends on the intricacy of, like, this was cutting this one out, both sides, front and back, cutting it out, drawing it out because I had to draw all that, and then tool it. I was an hour and a half on that. I actually tracked it to see how long it took. Yep. Shut up, Jason. Good Lord. So anyways, so it's either that's between that and then people complaining about price when I give them a price. Well, so-and-so makes it does slips for $20, or, you know, it's always so-and-so does it for cheaper. It's like, so-and-so doesn't do what I do. You know, usually it's somebody that does slips with pre-dyed leather, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's not what I do. Son of a bitch, this bottle's not happy. Not at all. Let's just put it in another one. You know, that one with the I mean, this slip, I'll probably have 3 or 4 hours in it when it's finally said and done. So, you know, you can believe what you want as far as how long something takes, but it's not the same as, you know, just a cut and folded piece of leather. And I'm not knocking any of those guys, not whatsoever. But, you know, you get compared to it, like, well, so-and-so does it for $20 or $30. Like, well, so-and-so doesn't have 4 or 5 hours of working a slip either. So really, you're getting, even at the new prices, you're getting a really good deal on it, because especially like if you're going by like hour, I mean, I'm doing these slips for $10 an hour. You know, not even minimum wage now, so these super intricate ones are $80. And even then, it's like, you know, you got 4 hours in one. You know, it is what it is. Barlow Brigade. What's up, Jim? Hope you're doing all right. No, one thing, I don't know that I'll ever do another one of these where these little skulls are hand painted. I should have just said, let's just do it natural, Ollie. But it's a challenge, so I'm here for it. Hope you're doing all right, Brother Jim. Oh no. Damn technology issues, brother. They'll get you. I thought you just got a new phone. Did you not? Oh, that's the new phone is the problem. I was just sitting here thinking, I don't think I did a short one this week. It's not a, I don't know. That stinks, Jim. Hopefully you're able to get it sorted out, or you've already got it sorted out. Man, Jim, I know. I ain't had nothing to. So I've been trying to just concentrate on leather content, and I haven't gotten anything done to show. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do something else. I mean, I still collect knives. I don't know, man. I'm sorry you're sad about it. Maybe I can do a little something for tomorrow. Jim, let me ask you a question. If I was to do long forms, leather long forms, what do you think would be the best way to do it? Would it just be to do a long form showing a product, or some like how to's, like how I do some of the stuff? What's your thoughts on that? That's something I've been not struggling with, just thinking about, like, if I do long forms, because tutorials, man, it's like anything else. There's 1,000 tutorials out there. How to do a basket stamp, how to burnish, how to paint, how to dye. So I don't know that tutorials are necessarily the way to go. But I don't know. Like I thought about doing like overviews, like, hey, look at this slip. I did it, did this, and this on it. What do y'all think? Leave a comment. Basically, like some short long forms, I guess, is really what they would be. Did he leave? All right, now I went back over it with a needle bottle and really got some paint on it, so I'm happy with it now. Clean these bottles out like they're $100 a piece, or like $2 for a pack. Just put the damn thing on there and be done. Yeah, that too. There's a guy on TikTok, and he is hilarious. I can't remember his name. Next time he pops up, I'm gonna have to shoot him a message. He does on his TikToks, he's a leather worker, and he does a lot of like comedy and some of that silly stuff, like funny noises and faces and stuff like that. I think old boy's out of Texas. Man, it seems like all the leather guys that I follow are out of Texas. Trevor Wilson, what up, dude? Alright. Screw it. It dries out, it dries out. I've got 2 or 3 different colors in these needle bottles for this really fine work. Some people call it cheating. I don't know. There she is. I think I'm gonna leave that border natural. White skulls, red background. And that. So, and then here's that one done. I'll go back over the yellow at some point. So those are all done. I'm not gonna start in on this one yet because it's on down the line. Really nothing to do with this one at this point. Here's the one for Chris in Ireland. Turned out really nice. And the basket weave transfers over to the back. And I just did a simple logo on the back without the extra design, without the extra tooling like that. So I need to sew that up. I picked up some green thread just for this slip. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do natural back. It should. The only thing I worry about, Ollie, is some of the edges on the it's not really a basket weave, it's more like a tuck and button, like an interior. Some of the edges are a little wonky, so I don't know how that's gonna look after everything's antiqued, if it'll smooth out or not. So I'll sort it at that point. So stuff's a little thinner than I thought it was. Yeah, because the back's really not the... I wish I'd have left it without the red at all on the back, but it's too late now. I'm not redoing it. It is what it is. But I kind of wish I had just left it and not done the extra red on it. But it'll look good. And if you get it and you're not happy with it, man, I will do it again. I know you won't say anything, but and all that was just some beeswax. Help lubricate the thread going in the stitching holes. And believe it or not, the beeswax actually makes the thread a little tougher. So oh yeah. I was worried that this was going to be too metallic green for this, but it's going to be great. Got to check my beans. See ya. I had beans for breakfast this morning before my American brethren start knocking it, bro. Gotta try. It's got to be the right beans though. We've been getting the Heinz beans that are like they don't make them and sell them in the States. You can get them on Amazon, or I think I've seen them at Kroger. They're like $4 a can over here. Over there, they're like 99 cents or 99p. But man, they're good. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. I put a little butter in mine. Pippin. So yeah, that's gonna be perfect green on that one. I don't know if y'all can make it out. Yeah, beans mean Heinz. You got that right. Believe it or not, the barbecue place next to my office, their beans are pretty close. They've got a little kick to them because they do a little seasoning in it, but they work in a pinch. So I had a baked potato and beans for lunch Friday because I'm actually not doing meat on Fridays through Lent this year. Something I haven't done since I was probably a kid. And so it was baked potato or spud and beans with some cheese, lots of butter. It was really good. Like your plain baked beans, or plain pork and beans, I think is what they would be over here, Trevor. Just like your showboat or your Van Camps, just the plain, like beans and tomato sauce basically is all it is. It's like our baked beans, like our Bush's baked beans before any of the extra stuff's put in it. But they're good. If you see the Heinz beans in the store, they're in a blue can. It says, I think it says baked beans, and it's just beans and tomato sauce. Get you a can. I mean, they're $4 a can, but you know, try it out. We do, well, when it wasn't Lent, we did a lot of beans on toast with some cheddar cheese on top, bro. You can shut the front door on that one. That was good. But I've given up bread for Lent this year, so no bread, no meat on Friday. Also, have quit getting drinks from the gas station. At first, I was just gonna not do, because I haven't had soda since November, I think, and I was just gonna do, and I'd been off and on the I've been doing a lot of the Arizona tea drinks, like they did like the fruit punches and stuff, and kept track a couple weeks ago of how many I'd had through the week, and I'm like, man, that's too many. So when Lent came along, I was like, you know what? Good a time as any. So I'm just not, unless it's a bottle of water, I'm not getting any beverages from the store, like the gas station and stuff. So I'm sure y'all don't want to hear about that. Anyways, so this one will be done. I still have to burnish the edges. Probably do a little more sanding on them. This is big. It's a big old slip. It's how big is it? So from the bottom all the way to the top's 4 3/4, and then from stitch to stitch, it's 2 1/4. So that's pretty big. But the knife that's going in it is a Jeff Pierce, some custom job. The slip that I sent him before, he could get it in it. It was snug and it stuck out of the top. So I did it. I made it 3/8 wider and 3/8 taller, and that should sort him out. So just mash her. There's our green. Get out of there. There's our green thread right here. It's gonna look really good. Do the other side. We got 7 left. Over. Get the previous slip back. No, Ollie. No, I told him to keep it, and then he said he was going to give it away, and I told him that was perfectly fine. He offered to sell it and give me the money back. I was like, no way. That's not, that wasn't part of it. So this is basically a freebie, which is fine. I do not care. He was more than happy to send it back. He was going to sell it. And he's like, you know what, I'll give it away. And he told me who he's going to give it to, and I was like, that's perfectly fine. So, another one of the fellas on Discord that I like a whole bunch, so. But no, I don't want it back. It ain't that important. I think I may actually call it a night on the live. I thought there might be nobody there. I'm surprised there's nobody in the Discord voice chat tonight. I'm glad y'all have hung out as long as you have. Watching me and my shop. Ooh, picked up some new. I rarely get any like clothes, shirts and stuff. I was in desperate need of some t-shirts that I could wear to work on like Fridays and stuff, or just casual. Like the weather's gonna start getting warmer. I had no decent t-shirts. So we were out today and picked up a couple. One it's a newspaper ad for Volkswagen back in the day, and that's what's on the shirt. I'm like, that is like my favorite Volkswagen advertisement. I'm a huge Volkswagen fan, like the old Volkswagens, not this new crap. Um, Tony fell. I guess he fell asleep. Uh, so I got that one, and then I got a Sublime T-shirt. Like, man, I haven't seen a Sublime T-shirt in 20 years. And I was like, you know what? Let's get that. They're getting back together. They got the old lead singer's son is actually fronting the band now. Sounds just like his daddy. So I was like, yeah, let's grab that. And then my favorite hot sauce, they had a shirt that had the hot sauce on it. I was like, let me get that. And that's the, not Canalina. I forget what the name of it is. It's my favorite, but I can't pronounce it. It's got a woman on the front with like almost looked like the Chiquita Banana woman with like fruit. Looks like she's got fruit on her head or something. Yeah, man, I'm glad I got on too. I was just sitting in the living room. I was like, man, I need to go do some work. And I was like, you know what? Let's have a live. There wasn't nothing going on anywhere else, and thought about doing TikTok live, but like I said earlier, my TikTok lives, just because I haven't done enough of them, they don't just, man, TikTok so much. Yeah, Cholula. That's my favorite hot sauce. I'm not a big spicy hot sauce fan. I like something to have some flavor. That's got the perfect amount of heat and flavor. It's got good flavor. Cook with it. I can put it on anything, and it's not gonna blow your mouth out burning it up. So, and they had that T-shirt. Then they had a 3-button polo that had rubber ducks on it, but the rubber ducks like kicked back, chilling in the bathtub with like sunglasses on and stuff. I got it because I'll wear those. I wear them 3-button polos during most of the year, really, with work and stuff. So I'm in and out of the office and out in the field, and they're easy to work in, and you know, yeah, great on eggs too. Yeah, I think everybody's getting burned out, Trevor. I've heard a couple of guys talking about they went so hard this past in 25 buying knives, like going into stupid debt just to do content, that they can't do it this year because they're broke or their credit card debt's gotten out of hand, or something like that. So these channels that show a different knife every day, like, man, I don't know. I've got a lot of knives, but I mean, or they've got a mail call 3 times a week with 4 or 5 knives in the mail call, and man, I don't, unless you're buying and reselling and buying at a good price and reselling, I don't see how it's possible. Saying that it was selling, I don't see how it was selling. I've literally sold on my TikTok videos and never had an issue. Like, this one's up for sale, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. TikTok's like everything else, man. It's weird. YouTube's getting, I don't know, the algorithm. It just, I've been keeping track of my leather sales, and I've gotten more sales off of Instagram and Facebook than I have anywhere else. I've gotten a few off of TikTok. I've had nobody purchase and said they saw me on YouTube. It's always like, hey, I saw your post on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, or like the Jewel guy, he saw me on TikTok. So it's like, from a business standpoint, which is kind of what I'm treating the leather stuff as, it doesn't make sense for me to like go hard on YouTube, because the investment of time doesn't make sense sale wise, but I still enjoy it. Like this is where I got my start at. So there she is. She's all sewed up, green thread. That turned out really nice. I really like that. It's like I do these things, and it's like, man, I really need to do me one like that. And then by the time I get around to doing me one, I've already come across 2 or 3 other things that like, ooh, that would be cool too. And just never do it. That's pretty good thread. I'll have to get some more of that. It's pretty cheap too. Should I highlight it at the bottom? Thread in the thread drawer. Knife in the knife slots. Scissors on the magnet. Yeah, I know you found me on YouTube, Jason. That's what I was saying. It's where I got my start. Like, and I'm not going to stop doing stuff, but like it doesn't make any sense for me to, business-wise, it makes no sense for me to spend the time making content on YouTube because I'm not getting any new customers from YouTube, and the guys that have bought off of me off of YouTube, most of them have my cell phone number, so they can get a hold of me if they need something. So I don't know, man. It's like, what do you do, you know? So just clean these brushes out. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna go find me something to eat. I had a late lunch, and then we had some ice cream about 3 o'clock. But if I don't eat now, I'll be starving in the morning. I'm gonna try really hard not to eat before church. Oh yeah, I know. I've done that too. I've had YouTube take stuff down where I edited it on TikTok, because TikTok's got some pretty cool edits. I mean, basically copy and pasted it from TikTok and then put it over on YouTube, and then YouTube has flagged it as copied material because it came from TikTok. Even if I edit, because you can edit out the watermark, the TikTok watermark on those videos, but it's either something with the music or something that YouTube, man, flags it every single time. So I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. But right now, I've got more than I'm able to do. Like, let's see. Well, let's look at the book here. Here's the book. So right now, open orders that aren't done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 orders right now. And there's 3 sitting here started. Plus I have the quiver that goes with that badass belt that I got to do at some point too. And that's got hours of tooling on it, because it's got, I'll show you here. Let's see if we can look at it. So it's gonna have, this is a pocket down here, and it's got a flap, and there's tooling on the flap. There's tooling down here on the body of the pocket with the cross and basket weave. This is a trim piece that's got basket weave on it. I'm gonna hand tool a patch with the guy's logo and put it here, and then these 2 pieces are like belts that come over and go over the belt, and then it's got basket weave and then his initials in that. Plus there's 4 D-rings that need to be attached, a pin loop, and then all of this is going to be laced together with the green lace. So Well, it'll be green lace from this bottom corner on around because it'll fold here. This is all one piece of leather. So I've got to take this and make a pattern out of it and get started. A lot of work. A lot of work. So, which I don't mind. I'm happy for it. It helps. Helps with bills. It's a little bit of fun money. You know, I reinvest it into the business, and, you know, maybe one day it's something I, you know, do full time. Who knows? I doubt it, but maybe retirement. Unless I just get into some craziness or something. So, well, guys, that's it. That's all I got for tonight. We'll go find something to eat, hang out with the kids, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Peace.